guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you how I masked every day in the month of May. So it's June now and the challenge is over, but it's kind of funny because I'm still masking quite a bit. This challenge was started by Lisa Stevens, and I'll link her channel and her mask videos down below. And I follow her on YouTube, and she kind of brought this up in April and said, hey guys, I want to do this challenge, and it's how we are going to mask every single day. And anybody that wants to follow along, they can use this hashtag on Instagram, and we can kind of encourage each other and learn about different masks. So I thought to myself, I have a lot of sheet masks and other kind of masks too, but I don't really use them as much as I should. I don't take the time out of the day, or just when I get into like my face routine, my skincare routine, I forget about masking. And so I thought this would kind of challenge me to do something that I've never really done before, and maybe learn about other masks that I've never tried before. So I'm really excited to share with you what I learned and the masks that I use, and let's get right into it. So going into this challenge, I thought that I really liked sheet masks, and I mentioned this in my May favorites and flops video. So if you haven't seen that, then I'll leave that linked below, but if you do, then this is you've heard this before, but I'll quickly say it again, that I thought I really liked sheet masks because they're quick or not messy, and you just slap them on, and I don't know, they just didn't have really a lot of cleanup time and stuff, and so I just thought that's what I liked. And it's interesting because the more I tried and the more I masked, the more I realized that actually I really like sleep masks, because it's like a moisturizer, but when they design the mask, they design it to actually do something more than a moisturizer. And so I found that if I was really tired and I was doing this challenge, I could still add an extra oomph to my skincare routine by doing a mask. And so I'm going to show you what I used as far as sleep masks go. And this first one here is a Paulas Choice Hydrating Treatment Mask. You can either leave this on for 20 minutes or you can leave it on overnight. It is very, very nourishing, very moisturizing. It's just like a thicker moisturizer, and you can feel it at the end or when you wake up in the morning, so it stays on your face, it seals everything in. I could even see me using this in the winter time for just my regular moisturizer, because it did the job that I kind of wanted it to do as far as locking everything in. And so with this mask, I used it, like I'm saying, after the final step of my skincare routine. And same with all the sleep masks. You leave it on as a final step of your skincare routine. With other masks, you will put that on after toning. So you clean your face, you tone. Sometimes it says just on a clean, dry face, put on your other masks. And then after that, then you can go in with the other skincare steps. But with the sleep masks, it's the last step of your skincare routine. So I liked this. It wasn't fragranced at all, because Paula's Choice tries to stay away from fragrances, or they do. I don't think they have any fragrances in their things. If there is fragrance, it's a natural fragrance. But so I think it's great for somebody who has dry skin and who maybe has sensitive skin. But for oily skin, I think it's probably a little too thick. Another one is Paula's Choice, and this is the Radiance Renewal Mask. So this is supposed to brighten and just bring more radiance to your face. This is great for all skin types. It was a thinner, consistency, but I don't feel like I noticed that much of a difference between the two, other than this is thinner. So, sleep masks were great as far as convenience-wise, but as far as effectiveness, I felt like they're just really good, kind of souped up moisturizers. So yeah, I would say that this is probably good for all skin types, not just dry skin type, because of it was a little bit thinner. So Glow Recipe, this is their Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. Very, very popular, and it smells very much like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. Definitely smell very sweet when you're going to bed. It does, if you do your skincare routine maybe an hour before bed, it will soak in, so it's not very thick. I think it's good for probably normal to oily skin types, because it's not too thick, you don't need a whole lot of it, and it's very kind of like a gel moisturizer, a gel mask. So very pretty. I really did like it. I don't know, it has like AHAs in it to help kind of exfoliate, but because I put so many different layers on underneath it, I'm not sure if it was able to penetrate my skin and exfoliate it, but it felt like a nice summer, you know, lightweight mask to kind of seal everything in, and it was there in the morning, but I didn't feel super tacky or like greasy or anything like that. So I enjoyed it for those warmer nights. Okay. Fresh black tea firming overnight mask. I really want to try this. I only did it one time, and it's a thicker mask, and I thought it was very nice. It has kind of a fresh, sorry. It has kind of more of a just lighter, florally fragrant. It doesn't smell like black tea to me. So I really like their black tea serum. So I was really hoping that, and my skin really likes the black tea serum as well. So I was hoping this black tea firming mask would be really great. But again, I didn't use it with just like clean my face, tone, and then put this mask on. So I used this on top of a lot of other products, and so I'm not sure if it really could penetrate all of those products and really get that firming effect. But I think that's why I want to try it again and see, you know, without maybe adding other oils and stuff underneath it, if it would be more effective that way. So I think this is a little bit thicker. It probably would be better for dry to normal skin types. I'm not sure if oily would like this, but you know, you can also spot mask. So you could use like the Glow Recipe watermelon mask on your T-zone, but then if you're dry, you know, combo skin and you have dry patches on your cheeks or something, you could put like this on there and just kind of spot mask, if you will. So, you know, it's an idea. So those are the sleep masks, and I'm going to now talk about the sheet masks that I used. And I actually don't have as many as I thought. So here is here is a big box of masks that I thought I was going to use up this month. Yeah. I did add a few with like, I got these Wander Beauty ones in a subscription box, and this L'Oreal hair mask, and then my best friend gave me a birthday present with a bunch of masks too, so I did add some, but there was absolutely did not make a dent in all of my face masks or sheet masks. And so because I kind of found that I like other masks better, but I'm going to talk about the sheet masks. So one of my favorite sheet masks that I liked are these Pathology of Flash masks. And I'm sure you've heard of these if you're familiar with sheet masks at all. This is the Illuminate and this is the Hydrate. And these are great masks they're like 5-minute masks. So if you only have 5 minutes, I actually like to use these in the morning. If I felt like I had an extra 5 minutes, then I could put these on, you know, after I cleanse my face, slap it on, maybe start doing my hair or doing something, and then, or getting dressed or something, and then I take them off and put the rest of my skincare routine on. But I would say that I liked the Illuminate one a little bit better. I got these actually at Marshall's, and they're not expired. Just so you know, but they were really at a discount price, and I think I got this one maybe at Marshall's too. So I liked these. They are great for, you know, if you only have like 5 to 10 minutes. So this is why I like sheet masks, because you put them on 5 minutes and then you just take them off, and then you tap the serum into your face, into your skin, and you don't have to wipe anything off or anything like that. And so it is really quick when it's a 5-minute mask. Now, on the other hand, other masks, sheet masks, they say, you know, leave on for 20 to 30 minutes. And when I found that I was leaving these other ones on for 20 to 30 minutes, while they were good, I found that when I left a jar mask on my face for 20 to 30 minutes, it was actually had better results. So, but I'm still talking about the sheet masks. This is the Purelease. This is their green tea and ginger. I really like these a lot because they don't leave my skin feeling sticky afterwards. I don't know if I just get bad masks, but when I've tried a lot of sheet masks, they leave a really sticky feel, like tackiness, even like after an hour. This just makes my skin, it sinks in really nice and almost has a silicone feel afterwards, but I know it's not silicone. I just really enjoy these. I think I discovered them through Ipsy, and Ipsy sent me some of their masks, and I have purchased more of these. So very nice mask. This one you leave on for 15 to 20 minutes and it doesn't dry up and it sticks to your face and doesn't slide off. The reason I say it doesn't slide off is because this mask from Belle, it's a really nice, it has like a black lace on it, so it looks really pretty, but it was really heavy. It's made of more of the gel, what do they call it? The hydrogel kind of coconut type of texture. Some of them are like cotton texture and some of them are different things, but this is a hydrogel and it's a very heavy hydrogel. So I actually had to lay down with this mask on, which I know like you should. I know you should be relaxing when you have face masks on, but I relax in a different way. I usually don't relax with something suffocating my face. So it was nice. It was pretty. And it was supposed to purify. I think I used this, you know, during that time of the month, and it was okay. But because it was so heavy and slippery, I just felt like it just wasn't for me. I think it worked well for some purification. My face felt great. I didn't break out from it, and I actually felt like it did reduce some of the breakouts that I was getting in my T-zone where I tend to get hormonal acne. Here is the Pacifica Pollution Fight. This my best friend gave me, and I didn't realize Pacifica made sheet masks, but who doesn't these days? And I really thought that I was going to love this because Pacifica is, you know, 100% vegan and they have natural fiber. It just seemed like it would be a good fit for me, and it was nice. However, it really like tingled, and I thought that was so weird because it doesn't say it's supposed to like, you know, exfoliate. It wasn't an exfoliating mask. It was supposed to help give you antioxidants and probably brighten a little bit. Yeah, fight the good fight for good skin. So it has blue algae, kelp, banana, vitamin C, chia seed. I don't know why it tingled so much, but it really tingled the whole time. But when I took it off of my face, I didn't have like really red skin or anything, or any breakouts from it. It just felt very tingly. So maybe if you want, you know, a mask that does feel like it's doing something for you, you could try the Pacifica ones out. And it's very pretty packaging too. Hada Labo. So I love Hada Labo's products, everything that I've tried, and I was really excited to try this sheet mask. It came in a little kit with a moisturizer and what else? It came with a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sheet mask, and I got it at my grocery store, and I was very excited. And so this mask was nice. It just says deep hydration. If you watch Dr. Dre here on YouTube, she recommends this mask as well, and it definitely did hydrate. It was just a nice plumping hydrating mask that you kept on for 10 minutes, so 10 minutes isn't very long. And yeah, I definitely would get more of these. They're pretty affordable. I think for a pack of 5, they're $15, I believe. So, you know, $3 a piece. And I would definitely get these again if I didn't have 50 other ones. Okay, so this is the Lancer Lift and Plump Sheet Mask. I believe I got this in a Beauty Fix box, and I think it was like priced somewhere in the range of $45. So I just don't know why, but something like that, when it's a one-time use, I just feel like scared to try it, or like it has to be like a really nice night, so a night before I'm gonna go to an event or something like that. I don't know why I'm weird like that, but just to use something that's $45 on, you know, a night where I'm not planning on doing anything the day next. Or I think I use this in the morning, and it's actually only a 10 to 15 minute mask, so that I left it on, I think, for 20 minutes because I was like, it's a nice mask. It definitely did plump my skin up. It has hyaluronic acid in it and a vegan stem cell complex. I just really, I did enjoy it. I would not spend $45 on it, or however much it was. Maybe I'm exaggerating, or I don't know. But I still don't think that I would spend a crazy amount of money on any kind of sheet mask because they're just one-time use, and I least from the ones I've tried, they don't work miracles, you know, they just are nice and temporarily plumping. All right, this is the Dr. Jart Firming Solution Mask. I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit, I believe, and so it's kind of, I think it's a little bit more expensive, maybe not. It's on Sephora. It could be between like $10 to $15 for one of them, but I got it in a package, so it was only like $3 or something. But this was a two-part mask, so I like two-part masks because they fit nicely on my face. You can kind of adjust it. So what you can do is, if you ever had a mask before, you know, it comes and you kind of pull it apart and you kind of tug it and you make sure it fits really nice on your face, but sometimes the holes are too big, and because I kind of have a smaller face, you know, things just don't fit very properly, or I have a lot of like this the neck stuff hanging down, and so it's like, so this one, because it's two-part mask, you put on the top part, so you kind of have like this Zorro mask, you know, on the top, and then you can kind of put the face the chin and mouth part on, and you can even overlap them, so you can like make them to actually fit you. You can overlap the two pieces to make it fit to whatever size face that you have. So if you have a larger face, it probably would work really well too, but for my smaller face, it worked nicely. So I know there's quite a few sheet masks that are out there that are two-part masks, but this was the only one that I tried that was like that, and I just realized how much I do like that, because there wasn't a lot of this extra stuff just like crumpled up under my chin. If you've tried a sheet mask and you've had it too big, I think you know what I mean. And so I just really enjoyed that, and I think that this was a 20 to 40 minute mask, so this one made me relax. Like it told me, Jess, you have to lay down and do something, because it has to be on for like that long, you know. But it wasn't, I don't know if I would get it again, because I just realized that sheet masks or masking in general, I just don't put in, that's not the time I relax. Whereas like if you listen to Lisa Stevens' finale on her mask challenge, she realized that did make her relax more. And I like to relax, like I said, just with something not on my face. So yeah, I liked it. It was great, but it may not be, I wouldn't buy this again just because it has to be on for 20 to 40 minutes. Okay, eye patches. So these are, you know, just really nice eye patches that if you feel like you have puffy eyes in the morning, or you can even use them at night, but if you feel like you have puffy eyes in the morning, then you put them on and they're nice and cooling, and they just help plump up your eyes. Oh, hey guys, I just said something really silly, and I didn't mean your eyes to be plumped, because that would be like those Looney Tune characters where their eyes come out of their head. I meant your under eyes, and even that, I didn't mean that the under eyes would be plumped. They would actually have reduced inflammation and just make you look more awake and hydrated. That's what it meant. And they don't like take away, you know, darkness. If you struggle with dark circles under your eyes, then they won't take that away, but they still will kind of just wake you up a little bit and plump up. No, not plump up. You don't want your, I don't know. They're nice. Obviously, I really don't know what I'm talking about. But these ones here were very, very slippery. They were sliding all, like, I could not stand up with these Baggage Claim by Republic ones on, because they were just way too slippery and heavy. But they did work all right. They have hyaluronic acid and rose water in them. Peptide blend and stuff like that. But they had to stay on for 15 to 20 minutes, and I like to use these in the morning, and I just don't have time for that. So I did use this as a double mask though, so I put these on under my eyes, and then I like put on a Pharmacy Honey Potion mask on the rest of the part of my eyes. So I do like using these for double masking, or, you know, spot masking or zone masking, because a lot of times masks say don't put, you know, under your eyes, avoid eye area. And so I like that this just protects the under eye. So you put on your under eye masks first, and then you do the rest of your face, and it's just kind of a nice way of making sure that you don't get the mask by your eyes, and then also still giving treatment to your eyes and they're not left out. So those are all the sheet masks that I used, and I know I had a whole month of May, whole 31 days, and I just didn't use, I even have like a hand mask here that I kept saying I wanted to try, but I didn't use that, and I have tons more, just so many more masks that I didn't use. I'm going to definitely use, because I realize how much that I do enjoy masking. But yeah, that's what I used. because I realized that I like the sleep masks and then also the jar mask. And my favorite discovery of all this whole masking challenge was this pharmacy honey potion. And I mentioned this in my May favorites, so I kind of go into more detail about it in there, but I'm just going to let you know I loved this mask so much. I used it, I believe, twice, which, you know, but when you're considering all the other masks that you're using and stuff, I made time to use this twice, and I loved it every single time I used it, or both times I used it. But this is a very sticky mask that really brightens and moisturizes my face. It warms up really, really cool. Like, you massage it into your face for 2 minutes, and then it really like activates the mask, and it's really warming. Just really enjoyed it, and I have a couple of these samples, so I'm thankful for that, because the full size I think is like $56, but I can see myself being okay with spending more money on a jar mask because you have multiple uses, but a sheet mask still like $45 for a sheet mask. So $56 if you can get, you know, 7 uses out of that, that breaks it down a little bit better for me. But I'm just thankful that I have a bunch of these little sample of ones that I got on, I believe it was a Sephora Favorites pack that I got, and then I like sold the other one, but I kept this one, so yeah. So pharmacy honey potion. So this one is the Neogen Bio Fresh mask with real calming herbs, and this has, the calming herbs are like chamomile or chamomile, and it has literal herb chunks in it, so it was very cool. And with those chunks, that's not a very elegant word, with those herb pieces on my face, they kind of act as a very gentle exfoliating, physical exfoliator when I was taking it off, and then also when I was kind of rubbing it on. So this mask was good. I believe you keep it on for only 5 to 10 minutes, yeah. And I really liked that because, again, I'm a go, I guess, kind of person, and I don't want to just have something on my face. Something I really liked about these kind of masks, this one and the pharmacy mask, is that they weren't going to slide off, so I could still do other things while I had them on. Just something to note that I realized. And I enjoyed this mask. I think this did feel calming and soothing. I believed I used this after I maybe used too much exfoliation, chemical exfoliant, or maybe I was out in the sun a lot, something that I knew I was like, I really want to try that calming mask. So it was a great mask, and this brand is really great. It doesn't have the parabens or all of those other things that, you know, you don't really want in your skincare. So I believe this is a Korean brand, and, you know, this is again a sample size of it, but I could see myself, you know, this probably has like 4 or 5 uses in it, so definitely like that one. And lastly is this First Aid Beauty Ginger and Turmeric Vitamin C Jelly Mask. And this mask was great. It felt a little tingly, and you leave it on for only 10 minutes, which is great. It kind of just brightened my skin, and yeah, it was a little bit tingly. It brightened my skin. It was jelly-ish, so it felt, you know, nice and lightweight on my skin while I had it on. And I enjoyed it, and I would definitely say that if, you know, I run out of it, I'm gonna see, maybe I would get a full size of it. So just because I would rather use this than a sheet mask. Who knew? You know, leave this on for 10 minutes while I'm still doing stuff, getting my kids' clothes on, you know, stuff like that, or whatever we need to do in the morning, and then wash it off in 10 minutes and then do the rest of my routine. It's just a lot easier than struggling with a face mask and freaking out my kids when I have the sheet mask on. So, you know, I think that's just something that I learned when I was doing this challenge, was I do like leave-on jar squeezy tube masks over sheet masks because they're just more practical for my lifestyle. And I am definitely open to hearing your thoughts on your favorites. What are your favorite masks? I would love to know. Obviously, I don't need any more right now because it probably will take me a whole year to finish these up. I'm putting myself on a mask no buy. Lisa Stevens also said that, and I laughed because I was already planning that myself too. So I'm not buying any more masks for this whole year, 2018. I'm gonna just really focus on using these ones up. And if I do use them all up in 2018, then that's when I can buy myself something else that I know, or another mask. But I have a feeling that I probably won't use everything up, but maybe I will, because like I said, it's June now, but I'm still finding myself masking almost like every other day. So that's everything for this video, and yeah, that's what happened when I did a mask every single day in the month of May. I hope that you enjoyed and that you will subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, where I post at least 5 days a week, and my handle there is glamfreebeauty. And I would love to, if you do come from my videos, let me know in a comment on Instagram, and let me know that you came from YouTube, so that'd be cool. Or if you came from Instagram, also let me know too, because I'm just interested, to see where you guys are coming from, and yeah, and I would love to chat with you in the comments, of course. And so I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.